Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel Divine Decodes. The topic we are taking for reading today is who is V's future spouse. So please do appreciate and motivate me by liking my video, subscribing to my channel so that I will be motivated to come up with the more videos in future and also to cover up all the topics you want. You have requested in the comment section before and you will be requesting it. If you have any question, you can just comment it down. I will be covering each and every topic regarding Jungkook, V, Jimin, and each and every member of BTS if you want, and others as well. So I'm open to a reading for anyone. So let's start with the reading. The card scheme are the Star, Page of Swords, Queen of Wands, Nine of Swords, the Magician, Four of Wands, Knight of Wands, Three of Wands, and the Tower, Page of Pentacles card. So I am seeing that V's future spouse is a very hopeful person in terms of starting and very optimistic. She's not scared to do anything. She's always after her dreams, and this time I'm seeing that she is very hopeful and looking for the opportunity to be able to initiate and to create something for her. She's a person who is very courageous and always ready, fearlessly working towards her dreams, her desires to fulfill that. She's a person who wants a celebration, who wants to be the part of a social circle. I'm also seeing from the Star card, the Magician, and the Four of Wands card that V's future spouse can be a famous person, a personality who is enjoying a lot of appreciations from her followers. She is a forward looking person. I'm also seeing that she is a talkative person who enjoys having a communication with others. She treats herself as a queen. I see her being proud of herself. She's a very self-confident person, is able to create a lot of pleasure and abundance for her, and she's working on this perspective a lot right now as well. She wants to be famous and known person not only across her country or a community. She wants to extend it towards other countries across the world. Forward thinking and a forward perspective to this. Sometimes she takes such decisions which often create problem for her finances, and she has to re-evaluate her decision one more time. She's a very bold and assertive person. She's not scared to work to become a leader. She's also a person who is a go-getter towards her dreams, person who is openly ready to work across the horizons and not carrying any limiting beliefs to herself that she cannot do this or that. She's very openness to learn new things, and right now I am seeing that she is being very ready to work towards sharpening her mind, relating to different manipulative minds around her. I'm also seeing that there is a possibility of having two options before her, and she would have to choose this. Both the options are very close to her heart, that is, emotionally, it has a same value for her. I'm also seeing that there is a guidance from her ancestor sides towards leading her path and to choose the option in the best way. What she is doing is she's analyzing her past details of her life and experiences, lessons she has learned, so that she'll be able to choose good for her future. And that's why she is always analyzing the things back. She is a person who wants to create a magic for her, magic in her life, and yes, there is a possibility for her to achieve and attract this magic, to become a known person, as well as to attract the soulmate or a partner to close to her. But what she is doing, she's been so focused on her desires, wishes, and career that right now, instead of being in that magician energy, she is moving and thinking always about becoming a queen of wands, like to be in a stable mode and protecting her energy towards her desired new bright future. She has this kind of mindset where whenever she focuses on being very optimistic for a future, looking for future success and hoping for the best, one or the other negative thoughts comes to her mind. She starts thinking again and again, That's why this results in taking decision which is a self-destructive for her. I'm also seeing that one of the most difficult thing for her in her life is to understand people connectedness, and because of this lots of her time, lots of her efforts has always goes in vain because of the people taking advantage of her in one or the other way, and she is so innocent in this case that she didn't understand, or you can say careless, to focus on these aspects. And when the damage is done, then she thinks about what she has gone through, what people has done to her. I mean to say, she's always lost in these things in her life right now. She's not able to get out of this. It's very hard for her to understand who is her friend or enemy. She cannot distinguish between that. It's very hard for her to understand two friendships and true bond near to her. All this is happening because there is requirement for her to work for her intuition. She is always being tried hard to understand people's intentions, whoever is causing problems in her life or hurting her. There is always a need to be confident enough to stop the people on the spot, to anyone whoever is crossing their limits with her, and to tackle them with a lots of inner strength. I'm also seeing with Chariot card that V's future spouse is a person who is going to be a very famous person in future, shining like a star, working with lots of admiration and innocence on the face. And also she will be very ready to face the world because she is practicing that now as well. She is on the verge of completing her or achieving her goals in her life, which is being with someone special. One thing I'm noticing in these cards, that is Seven of Swords, Knight of Swords, the Chariot, the High Priestess, and Six of Cups card, that every image has something on their head. The head is covered, so she's a person who likes to cover her head. Also seeing that even if now she's not able to understand the people's diplomatic mindset, but later in life she will be able to manage and balance all these things. So in the past she has faced a lot of problems because she was indulged in lots of obsession and addiction. So her previous years was not good in terms of money, in terms of financial matters. So in the past, literally she faced a lot of problems in terms of finances, whereas she was having a lot of desires of having a financial securities and making her wishes to come true, which is lots of materialistic in nature. So she's a person facing a problem in terms of phrasing her word, because the reading I did till now, it was so hard for me to actually phrase the sentences. There's a lots of messages were coming into my mind, but it was hard me to actually structure it in the perfect way so that you could understand. And the same scenario is happening with V's future spouse. And I'm also getting from the Devil and the Five of Pentacles card that she is a person who easily gets attached to people and then she starts following them without any reasons. Both Mrs. Cheon and Mrs. Tae is need of a money, so they definitely want a financial stability for them in their life, but the reasons are different. Mrs. Cheon is working for her financial independence and stability because she wants to do something good for the people out there, for the needy people, and she wants to do good to lots of poor people. But for Mrs. Tay, I'm getting that she has a wish to become a rich person, wealthy person, have a name of fame. It is her deep desire. She is working it for herself. So in the past, she has faced lots of financial difficulties, hard times related to money. And now in the present, she is working really hard for it. She's putting her priority of working towards her finances, looking beyond and planning to achieve that, daydreaming about it a lot, that what she could do or not. She is analyzing a lot of different ways and options she can choose so that she can be that much rich. And I'm also seeing that she's a go-getter. She don't overthink a lot. whatever just comes to her mind, she analyzes it and takes actions on this, and that's the thing she's doing it from now as well. And I'm also saying that she's a person who didn't have a one thing in her mind right now, that to give, to serve people. It's really important for her to become more generous person and to have a balance in terms of being materialistic and being spiritual. If she understands this and maintains that balance, she don't have to be altogether spiritual person, but really need to have that element in her, so that she'll be able to attract more of happiness, name, fame, clarity, and all her wishes to come true in her life in future. And I'm also getting that she is definitely from an abundant family. Her family is very prosperous, where her mother being very sharp with her words, and the father being stable with the finances and a good advisor, and her talkative nature. She has got this from her mother, being very sharp with her words and good at conversations, always has some sharp answers to anyone's question, and her materialistic mindset from her father. And I'm also seeing that this prosperity and abundance which is there with her family has carried over the generations, and they are very good at creating these. But after this, I was getting one question in my mind, that if her family is so abundant, why she has faced financial problem in the past years? And I am getting an answers in a form of Queen of Cups, Ace of Swords, and the World card, that even if her family has got a lot of financial abundance, but she wants her own stability in terms of finances to make her wishes come true, whatever she is desiring, to be independent in terms of that, because the money she has wasted on a lots of useless friendships, that now she need to have that mental clarity and need to understand about her money, to invest on the people that really are connected to her and not faking just to get help in terms of financial matters. And in terms of spirituality, I think she's not corrected in spiritual terms, because she's a person who has been so joyful, so carefree, and childlike, and very innocent, that always she has got lots of pleasures and happiness. So it's hard for her to connect to a spirituality, to be more stable and mature. She is not emotionally connected to spirituality, but are spiritual in terms of connecting to herself. She is better understand herself, analyze herself, and also able to protect her energies of any negativities, overthinking, tension, stress, or any anxiety. She can enjoy herself and can motivate also. And I'm also seeing that V's future spouse in the past has some relationship which was not bad, which was good and trustworthy, but now she is not having that, and she is moving towards building her career, analyzing the choices, the two choice she has right now in her hands, whether to go on this path or to choose this, to accomplish, to fulfill her wishes. And little bit she has to work on her intuition, like understanding the people, but she is not able to do that right now. I don't know the probability, but there is a possibility being shown from the cards that V and his future spouse have already met with each other and they are together on certain terms, maybe friendship, or maybe they must have only met and not in a relationship right now, moving towards it. What she has to be considerate about in her life is not to be involved in very verbal arguments, because she has a very sharp tongue and she's going to hurt a lot of hearts. It will never be intentional from her side, but she's not a mature enough to use her words wisely. And I'm also getting in terms of her clothing style, she's not a person changing her style on a regular basis, but prefers to wear a same kinds of clothes and have the same kinds in her collection as well. Sometimes she wears shorts and sometimes she's wearing long dresses. As far as her makeup is concerned, she prefers simple or no makeup, but she don't follow the day-to-day trends which is coming up regarding makeup. So in the whole reading, we have observed that V's future spouse is desperately working towards her wishes to come true regarding finances and materialistic abundance for her, creating a name fame. But there is a lot of things for which the informations we haven't got is regarding her emotional exchange or about her feelings. So the tarot this time are telling us that she is not clear on her mind. She doesn't have any idea regarding love, attraction. I mean to tell you that she might be attracted to someone, she can love someone, but it's not connected deeply, solely, intentionally. That how it is connected in terms of Jungkook and Mrs. Jeon. So her understanding of love is limited to modern love definition. But one thing I like about her that she has got that positivity in her, that motivating power in her, which no one can easily get. She doesn't have anxiety, depression, fears, traumas, negativity. So you can imagine her in this way that she has got that childlike energy. How a child is a carefree, they don't have tension, stress, anxiety, they don't know the definitions of all these things. So they are so carefree. They don't understand anyone's manipulation, what peoples are intending towards them. So she's like that. And same as how the child is always looking for their toys, she has been always focusing on her finances, money, materialistic things. Her joy is being in a famous limelight. She enjoys it. So this is all for today's video. I hope you like my reading. If you, please like the video, subscribe to my channel so that I'll be motivated to come up with more videos for you all and deliver you most lovely readings I could through tarot. And also comment how do you like my readings. If you have any topic or question to ask, you can ask in comment section. Most welcome to everyone. Thank you for staying with me till the end. Lots of love to all my viewers and subscribers. Stay healthy and stay safe. Bye bye.